none of us have it together all the time. And honestly, that's okay, because we're the ones who set the mood and tone in our homes. Hello everyone, and welcome back to A Hoarder's Heart. For today, we are decorating my home for fall and Halloween using all of the decor that I already own, because you just saw me last week declutter a whole bunch of fall Halloween decorations. Social media is always showing us these picture perfect homes with their new fall hauls that they got at TJ Maxx or Home Goods, with their fireplaces looking so beautiful, ready for that magazine cover. But the reality is that isn't real life. For many of us, real life is using what we already have, finding joy in the pieces that we saved and curated, and reminding ourselves that a home's atmosphere comes from love and intention, not from shopping cards and credit card swipes. This also gives us the perfect opportunity to see what we kept from last week, kind of taking inventory of our fall Halloween decorations, and even better organizing them for storage. That way I can see a labeled bin right away, knowing that this is fall Halloween living room. So let's get started. Let's see everything that we have. And let's start decorating this house for fall Halloween with all the stuff that we already own.
Now, this is our living room, and yesterday on a shorts video, I showed you decluttering and clearing out this table. This table is our hottest of hot spots, and it was long overdue for resetting it and adding some fall decor to it. Now, if we swing over here, this is the remnants of last week's video. Here are the tubs that we have left, because remember, we got rid of 3 tubs. We emptied them out, and this is what's left, and they are labeled. We just need to fix these labels so they're not falling apart. And I had loosely put the decorations back in here because I knew in a couple days I wanted to do the decorating video. Now, I'm going to start with the entertainment center. And there's a couple of areas up here in the corners that we're just going to very quickly clean off. I just want to put stuff away, throw things away, give it a quick reset. That way we have clear surfaces so that we can give it a really good dusting, because nobody wants to decorate their pretty fall Halloween decorations on dirty surfaces, right? I mean, at least for me, that's a new concept, because as a recovering hoarder, which this is mostly a perspective of someone who struggled with hoarding disorder, is that I used to just put stuff to the side in a box, wipe it down, and then decorate. But now we're completing the tasks. So now let's come over to Pepper's Playground and start to pull out the tubs. Now there's Halloween decor in here. Also living room fall decor in this bottom bin. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull them out. And I do love the KonMari style of pulling everything out so I can see everything that I have. That actually helps me decorate a lot easier. When I can see all the fall Halloween decorations that I already own, I'm not tempted to go run out and buy the latest trends or more bins of decor. Instead, I'm opening up my storage tote and letting myself be creative with what I already have here. Because the truth is, our homes don't need to look perfect to feel special. They just need to feel like us. And this is also coming from someone who is a fully recovered shopaholic. In my 20s, I had a raging shopping addiction to deal with PTSD and stresses of life. There was a time when I thought I had to buy more decorations every season to feel happy and to feel festive in the holiday season. And honestly, that came from a place of not feeling like I was enough. I thought if my apartment or my home had looked better, then maybe that would make me feel better too. And my hoarding was still alive and well. So clutter didn't really weigh me down like it weighs everybody else down. It was actually so self-soothing back then to my PTSD and my anxiety. But now I'm learning that joy, peace, and happiness doesn't come from the piles and piles of home decor you may have accumulated over the past couple of decades, and it doesn't come from perfection. It comes from creating cozy little moments with what I have. A candle, a pumpkin, a favorite blanket, time with my loved ones, especially my boys. And that's enough to shift my mood in my home. And as I set all these pieces out, I'm not asking myself, does this look like an Instagram perfect picture? Well, it doesn't. It actually is a little dated, but I love it because it's the history of us, of my childhood stuff that I had when I was a little girl, and also my boys. They grew up with a lot of these decorations, and I crafted a lot of these decorations, so I made them with my own personal touch because I loved creating. So instead of asking, does this look like the Instagram picture I saw? I'm asking myself, does it make me smile? Does this make me feel cozy? Because that's the real test. At the end of the day, no one remembers if your garland was trendy or if your table was styled like a catalog. What they remember is how they felt in your home. Did it feel warm? Did it feel welcoming, safe? That's what matters the most, is how everyone felt when they were in your home. So if you're decorating your home this season, I encourage you, shop your house first. Use what you already have. Mix and match. Get creative. Your home doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. You are the one who sets the mood in your home. Not a store, not Target, not HomeGoods, not an Instagram photo. You do that. And that means you already have everything that you need to make your home feel warm and cozy and festive for the fall Halloween season. And you know that none of us have it all together all the time. And honestly, that's stemming from my feelings and emotions as a recovering hoarder, because I always struggled with trying to make my home look neat, tidy, perfect, so that I could give everyone a loving atmosphere. But I realized that all I was doing was just putting myself down, because it was my energy, my happiness, my just loving seeing everyone that lifted everyone's mood up, not the perfectionism of my home or every little perfectly curated decoration they might have seen. I used to think that my home had to look like a Pottery Barn for everyone to enjoy their time in my home and to create these beautiful holiday memories. But think about it. The most comforting memories usually come from simple moments. Sitting around the table with mismatched plates, laughing in the kitchen while the counters were still a little messy, or curling up on the couch under a blanket, even if the throw pillows weren't fluffed. Those are the things we actually remember. Okay, now it's time to go into the kitchen. And the main focus is the decorations are going to be on the shelves. I'm going to switch that out. Now, is the countertop a little messy? Yes, but I actually have a designated video I want for her to recreate this into a coffee bar this fall. But the focus is on switching out the regular kitchen decor for the fall Halloween ones. Now, with the kitchen, I have a little bit of a different setup where, yes, I have a fall Halloween kitchen bin that's separated, but I also have a bin for off-season or regular season decor. When it's not Halloween or Christmas or Easter, the regular lemony kind of theme goes into here. I was wondering if I should do the same for the living room, because traditionally what I do in the living room is when the regular decor is down, I just put it back in the Halloween bin, right? And then when we switch out fall Halloween with Christmas, I just then take the regular season and put it into the emptied out Christmas bins. But I started thinking, now that I have all these empty totes, I can totally start having an off-season living room tote. Let me know in the comments what you think. And my intention for this video is that I never want anyone to feel like they're behind or they're not good enough or everyone else is better than me, because you see all these beautiful organized TikTok kind of Instagram homes. I never want anyone to feel like I did, like I wasn't good enough. And I just want to remind you that you have the power to create a beautiful home with everything that you already have because you set the mood in your home. If you're stressed and chasing perfection, that energy really lingers within yourself. But if you decide, you know what, it's okay, I'm going to focus on gratitude, coziness, and connection, that's the energy that your family feels too. If you have a pumpkin candle flickering, soft music playing, and a warm meal on the table, none of those things came from running to Home Goods to buy more fall Halloween decor. They came from intention. And here's the truth. Sometimes our homes will be messy. Sometimes things will be undone. Sometimes life feels overwhelming and our space can reflect that. But it doesn't mean we failed. It just means we're human. What matters is that we return to a peace, even in small ways, one corner at a time, one choice at a time, and one deep breath inside. Now, I did say that whatever I wasn't going to put out, we were going to let go of, and we do have some stuff that we're letting go of. I'm going to let it go lovingly, put it in the next yard sale. Because trust me, this episode, I was putting fall Halloween decor in places I normally don't. Because I was like, oh no, I got to keep my word. And I'm making sure that I'm putting a lot of it out. And you know what? That's okay. We found new homes and it looks even more festive because honestly, at heart, I am a bit of a maximalist. But at the end of the day, I love how everything came out. Everything looks good. We have now all the totes labeled and curated so that it's very easy to store them. It's very easy to pull out a fall or a Halloween living room bin, know exactly where it goes so that we can get it ready for each and every season. And my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated and encouraged you to clean, declutter, and let go of something in your home today too.